guys, so I'm starting off today by priming my skin with the Makeup Forever Smoothing Primer, and then I'm going in with the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in light beige. This foundation is way darker than my skin, but I was not going anywhere and I just wanted the hydration because my skin is super dry and irritated. It's very cold, we're in the middle of a blizzard, so I needed that hydration like no other. I'm just blending that in with a beauty blender. I went over my lips just because I have a lot of redness, as you could see in the beginning of the video. So I wanted to cover all of that. I'm blending it out on my ear. Then going in for my eyebrows, I'm using the Anastasia Dipbrow in Taupe with my Bdellium Tools 762 brush. I'm starting by just brushing through the brows to get them fluffed up. And then I'm going to start by sculpting or defining the line of my brow. Then I'm building up my arch and just going to connect the arch to the tail. And just brushing through, see if I need any more in certain areas. And for the beginning of the brow, I just kind of turn the brush vertically so that I can make the illusion of fake hairs in the beginning of the brow and fluff them up. Then I'm just going to go ahead and sculpt out the brow with my MAC concealer palette, the shade NW20. I'm taking that on a 242 brush and just going right below the brow so that I can get that definition in the arch. I'm going to do the same thing on the top of the brow. Then I'm just blending out the edges of the concealer with my beauty blender. Now taking MAC Prolongwear Concealer in NW20 on a 242 brush, and I'm just going to put that right under the eyes, right along the sides of the nose, and kind of create an upside down triangle with that. By doing the upside down triangle, that's going to help to get rid of the illusion of your dark circles. Because if you just put it in a like circular thing, that's just going to highlight the bags under your eyes. And I'm just blending all of that out with my damp beauty blender. I also put that on my forehead, along the bridge of my nose, my chin, and my cupid's bow. Now I'm going to set that with MAC Pro Emphasize and Accentuate powder, taking that on my Sigma tapered highlighting brush. I'm just going to put that anywhere that I put the concealer, because those are the areas that I want to keep bright. Now I'm setting the rest of my face with this Revlon Photoready powder. You can use whatever setting powder that you like. This is just what I had in front of me. Taking that on a Sephora Pro Airbrush brush. Now I'm taking Fawn by Anastasia Beverly Hills on this NARS Ita brush. I'm going to go ahead and contour, starting at the top of my ear, and then blending towards my mouth, but in upward motions. And you don't want to bring it all the way to your mouth. Good rule of thumb is to take it in as to the arch of your eyebrow. And I'm also going to be doing contouring on my forehead, along the sides of my nose, under my chin. Now I'm going in with blush. I'm taking the Tarte Pinup Girl palette. I think this was from last year, but that center shade is my favorite blush of all time. It's so pretty. Now I'm highlighting my cheekbones with Becca Moonstone highlighter. I'm just taking that on a fluffy Royal and Langnickel blending brush. I'm just putting that on the high points of my cheekbones, along the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, my inner corners. Then I forgot to put on my brow gel, which is necessary for me. My brows are crazy if I don't put brow gel on. That's the Anastasia brow gel, and it is the best. Your brows will not move. Then I just highlighted my brow bone with that same Moonstone. Now I'm taking Anastasia Beverly Hills Birkin shadow on a 224 brush, and I'm blending that in my crease. This is going to be our transition shade. Then I'm taking the shade Best Friend from the Tartelette palette. I'm doing the same thing, but keeping it a little bit lower, just to slowly create the definition in the eye. Now I'm taking Red Earth by Anastasia, and I'm doing the same thing. Just going lower and lower. just windshield wiper motions and small circular motions. Now I'm taking the shade is called Sangria by Anastasia on an E55 shading brush by Sigma, and I'm just packing that on the center of the lid. I'm kind of avoiding the inner lid because I want to keep that area bright for this shade, which I can't remember what it's called, but I'll link it below. I'm just packing that right on the inner lid. And I'm taking a Sigma E25 blending brush. I'm taking Red Earth. So by using this on the same shadow on this different brush, I'm going to get a little bit more of a precise blend versus the fluffier brush, which is going to be more of a diffuse blend. So I'm just taking that in my crease and then going in with my 224 to just make sure there's no edges. I can't remember what this shade is called, but it's by Anastasia, and I'm putting that right on the outer lid, kind of like, yeah, my outer V, and I'm just packing that on there. Then going in with my E25 and blending it out. Then this shade by Anastasia is called Smoke, and I'm just going to blend that right in my outer crease to create some more definition and intensity. Then just going in with my 224 and doing some more blending. It's good to have a fluffy brush in your view so that you can just always go in and blend in between steps. Then taking an E65 small angle liner brush by Sigma. This is the only brush that I can do my own eyeliner with. I don't know why. I've tried traditional eyeliner brushes and I don't know. I cannot get away from this one. I'm just starting by drawing that initial line and then connecting it from the outer edge of my eye and just slowly bringing that up. So you want to release pressure as you're going out for that wing. That's how you're going to get the gradual effect and you don't have a harsh wing. Then just taking it in the inner corner and then to the center and just connecting that. And you want to make sure you get as close to the lash line as possible and fill it in nice and dark. I'm just going over it a little bit to make it more black. And just did the other eye. Now I'm taking Smoke on a Sigma flat definer brush. I'm going to take that on the outer half of my lower lash line and just really pack it on there. And then I'm going to take my E30 pencil brush by Sigma and I'm taking that same shade of Red Earth, and I'm just going to blend that out to diffuse that smoke shade that we just put down. And take your time on the lower lash line. You want it to be nice and diffused. If it's very harsh on the bottom and unblended, it's going to just bring your eyes down. It's going to put all the emphasis on the bottom of your eye. Then I'm just going in with my Loreal Voluminous Mascara and I'm just putting that on. You want to kind of wiggle it through the lashes so that you can get as much volume as possible and separation. And just doing the same for the lower lashes. On this eye I got like a little clump, so what I did, I just like pinched my fingers right on the edge of the lash and like slowly just kind of peel it off. Voila! Now I'm going in with my favorite lashes ever. These are the Vegas Nay by Eyelure, the classic charm. They're so, they look like your lashes but better. They're just so natural, they're long and curly. They're so pretty and they're not too much, but they give you that drama that you would want. So they are definitely my favorite lashes ever, so far. I'm just applying those with tweezers and connecting the ends. Now for lips, I'm going in with my MAC lip pencil in Soar. I'm just going to go ahead and line the lips with that. I overline a little bit on the outer part of my top lip just because it's not quite as full as I'd like it to be right there. And then just do my bottom lip, and then I'm going to go in and soften those lines. I'm taking the Too Faced Melted Lipstick and Melted Peony. I don't know if that's how you say it, but I'm just applying that to the whole lip. And that's the finished look. I hope you guys like it, and let me know what you want to see next. Bye!